Yeah, both legs. Your left leg not caving in so much and your right leg staying inside that yellow line better. Remember that? You did the feet flat on the ground drill and you started hitting so much better and more solidly, consistently. So if you could keep that leg inside that line, that would be even better now to get that hip starting first. But you see how you didn't quite reach those lines that you reached on an earlier swing? That blue line? With your left hip being out in front of it. You see how maybe you didn't quite reach that. And that's, again, why I'm going to say this wasn't quite as good as another one, is the hips didn't quite get going toward the target as well as they did on this one. And that's part of the reason, again, this blue line got so much better over here. That's more what you want. And then look at the corresponding downswing plane. Beautiful. That's the perfect. That's the essence of what we worked on today, man. Those last two swings. This is the good one, where because your hips got out in front better, your shoulders stayed back, and your hands went back toward the wall better, right there. That's what that looks like, as opposed to the swing you just made, you know, where the hips didn't get out front early enough. So you didn't reach those blue angles, and then now the corresponding downswing plane on our left is more above it. Yes, that's definitely the essence of what we talked about today there, man. Alright?
Okay.
We'll stop there for today, man. So that is beautiful work. All three things now. Hips go toward the target, shoulders stay back, and the hands go toward the wall. That transition move up there.
Okay.
Alright, stop there.
Hi, this is Joel. I'm here with Dr. Todd Elworth. He's one of the best chiropractors in the region, and he is a TPI certified golf fitness professional, and he's helped some of my students, and I'm really glad to endorse him. Todd, it's great to have you endorsing us, and I'm going to try and send a lot of folks through this thing to get more and more fit for their golf.
Great. Thank you. As you said, I'm a chiropractor in nature. I do a Titleist golf performance. When I do the golf performance, I'm not looking at your golf swing. That's Joel's job. I'm looking at your physical capabilities. I'm trying to find your weakest link with your golf swing. Whether it's your glutes, your upper body, your ankles, we examine everything. I examine everything from your ankles all the way to your cervical spine. So I'm basically trying to find your weakest link. Then we try to correct that weakest link through exercises.
So you'll learn more about Todd at toddelworth.com and also at mytpi.com. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
This is Joel Suggs. I sure enjoyed meeting you down at the Cincinnati Golf Show this weekend and showing you your swing on the 2D equipment that I have. And so I want to take about 2 or 3 minutes to just show you around Meadowlink. This is the studio I use in the winter for all my students. You see there's the down-the-line camera angle for our 2D equipment. And then we have the face-on camera angle also. And then what we also have here is 3D equipment to where I can show you your swing from 6 different camera angles with this 3D equipment. And we can get your swing from down to the 1/120th of a second in terms of exactly what your hips, shoulders, and hands are doing in the swing. And then also, I have the most realistic hitting curve I've ever seen from puttersedge.com. So when you hit your full shot, it feels as realistic as possible. And then I have 3 different green speeds for you to practice your putting. 9.5 on the step meter, 10.5 on the step meter, and 12.5 on the step meter. That's benefited my students tremendously. And then also I have a lot of learning aids like this Smart Stick. You can see the rest of those learning aids over here in my bag that we can work on to help you learn the certain fields in your golf swing that you and I both want. And then also I help my students a lot with their equipment through the winter. This is a frequency analyzer where we twang your club and it gives us a reading here. And then also we plot your whole set, each club on these lines to see if the set is really matched or not. Quite often they aren't, and it helps my students tremendously when they find out what clubs are the offending clubs. And then if we get tired of being indoors and we want to go outdoors and hit some, we can do that. It's my daughter. Ellie, good to see you. I haven't seen her in weeks. No wonder you've been gone, Nellie. You've been out here playing in the snow all this time. But this is our natural turf area. This is closed until April, as you can see. But it's a fantastic area where we can step outside and hit some balls and get some real ball flight. Or, if we get pretty satisfied and things are looking better on the video here, we're kind of cooped up inside and want to go outside, we can step on out and hit balls and see real ball flight for about 5 or 10 or 15 minutes, however long you and I can stand the cold, out into the air, and we see them land at these different flags. I have a yardage book for this driving range. It's the first one I've ever seen in my life where we know exactly what it is with the front, back, and middle of each screen. And again, the covered area here is heated, so we stay out there for about 5, 10, 15 minutes, like I said. It enables us to see some ball flight, and then we get satisfied that things are looking the way we want, and we come back inside, take off our coat, and look again at the video equipment to see how your swing's looking, to make sure that you understand it. And then notice too, my exercise ball up top here, and then also, so I help my students a lot with their fitness through the winter, and then I will help you also with your sports psychology, with your golf psychology from the golfpsych.com people down in Texas. That's helped my students tremendously a lot over the years too. So again, I sure enjoyed meeting you down at the Cincinnati Golf Show this weekend. I look forward to seeing you again out here this summer at Meadowlinks, or even right now in the winter. I have a lot of people that work on their games with me right through the winter. Check out more information about the things I do to help you at joelsuggs.com. Take care.